The AI chip debt trap. How Nvidia's dominance creates systemic risk. The explosive growth of artificial intelligence is being fueled by a dangerous cocktail of Nvidia's chip dominance and readily available debt. The current AI data center build-out hinges on two key factors: the supply of Nvidia's GPUs and the willingness of lenders to finance them. This has created a feedback loop where Nvidia chips are now used to borrow money, raising serious questions about the sustainability of the boom. The Nvidia debt nexus. A growing imbalance. Nvidia has poured billions into the AI space, with over 70 investments in AI companies this year alone. A significant portion of this investment flows into neoclouds companies like CoreWeave that rely on perpetual data center expansion. These firms take on debt to acquire Nvidia chips, which then become loan collateral. This effectively multiplies Nvidia's influence. A single dollar invested can generate up to $5 in chip purchases. While lucrative for Nvidia, this model is inherently unstable. The core issue isn't just technical depreciation, it's the financial structure itself. Lenders are betting on continuous growth, but the market is already showing signs of strain. The loans mean Nvidia has an incentive to prop up the industry, as the majority are backed by its own chips. But if Nvidia falters, the entire sector is at risk. GPU-backed loans. A new breed of risk, the practice of lending against GPUs, is akin to traditional asset-backed loans, except the collateral depreciates rapidly. Companies like CoreWeave package chips with AI contracts and other assets to secure debt, often at interest rates far exceeding traditional mortgages, 14% versus 5.3% for a 10-year home loan. Some loans have loan-to-value, LTV, ratios as high as 110%, meaning lenders are financing more than the actual value of the collateral. This system amplifies Nvidia's market dominance. If a company needs GPUs, financing them through Nvidia is cheaper, solidifying its control. As Stanford finance professor Vikrant Vig notes, "You have so many forces acting and making them a natural monopoly, and this amplifies that." The dark side of private credit. Much of this lending is driven by private credit firms, which prioritize returns over risk assessment. They often flip loans quickly, not necessarily caring whether the underlying assets, GPUs, will hold value. AI spending is expected to reach $3 trillion by 2028, and private credit managers are eager to deploy mountains of cash into the sector. Companies like CoreWeave, FluidStack, and Crusoe are taking out massive loans, often exceeding their actual revenue. For example, FluidStack secured a $10 billion loan despite only making $65 million in revenue in 2024. This debt is further obscured through special purpose vehicles, SPVs, allowing companies to avoid hitting their credit ratings. The parallels to the 2008 financial crisis are striking. Private credit is largely unregulated, and data center debt is spawning derivative financial products like credit default obligations, echoing the toxic assets that triggered the last meltdown. Nvidia's vulnerability, a house of cards. If the AI lending bubble bursts, Nvidia isn't immune. Flooding the market with repossessed chips will depress prices and reduce demand. Even if lenders recover some value, Nvidia loses customers and market share. The situation is further complicated by aggressive competition in the chip market. If Nvidia's dominance erodes, the entire house of cards could collapse. The private debt market is already larger than during the dot-com bubble, and banks are heavily exposed through loans to private credit firms. The AI debt trap poses a systemic threat. The model relies on unsustainable growth and ignores the rapid depreciation of GPUs. As private credit firms continue to deploy capital into this sector, the risk of a financial shock increases. The situation demands scrutiny, as it has the potential to destabilize not just the tech industry, but the broader economy.